Dorian Thompson-Robinson met with the media today, talked about his takeaways from the win against the Steelers.
I mean, obviously, you're going to have things every week you need to clean up. I think the biggest thing is as an offense, we played on time, try to negate their rushes as much as possible. I think TJ only had one sack. He had a couple QB hits on me, but other than that, I think we played on time, both in the pass game and in the run game. Stuck with it. You know, at times it's not going to be easy, especially going against a defense like that. So second half, getting a couple 3-and-outs. You know, we're working to fix those this week, but ultimately I was happy with the game.
And Tim, I know you wrote an article. So what's next? So what's next for Dorian Thompson-Robinson after a win? And you know what? There's nothing wrong with what they did, not asking him to do too much. Matter of fact, it's smart.
Yeah, 100%. And, you know, it makes perfect sense when you think of the game plan because, again, the Steelers and the Ravens, the two teams he's faced this season, two of the best teams to pressure in the quarterback. And now the next two teams he's going to see is if he starts these next two games, the Broncos and the Rams, you're looking at the other end of the spectrum. I wrote about in my preview of the Browns-Broncos game. Denver's pass rush, not even close to the Steelers, just 19 sacks this season, one of the lowest numbers in the league. So certainly I think an opportunity for Kevin Stefanski to maybe get just a little more aggressive with DTR and allow him to take a couple deep shots, which I thought, you know, in the second half, it felt like the offense was very boxed in. And it felt like, you know, just waiting for, you know, when they were going to turn him loose, when they were going to let him to go with the double move. And you can understand why they didn't. But I think that's something I would imagine they'll have a little more trust in DTR as he gets a little more experience to be willing to take at least one or two deep shots a game. He doesn't have to complete them. He doesn't have to be like Aaron Rodgers officially in the deep ball, but you have to show it once in a while to make a defense respected because, you know, when it comes to those type of splash plays, it only takes one to have an impact. And the other thing I think he needs to continue to improve on, that I think he will over time, scoring touchdowns. He's had one touchdown drive in 8 quarters as an NFL quarterback. I feel like, you know, quarterbacks, you have to judge them on, are they scoring the football? And right now, you know, they've only got the one touchdown to show for it. But again, I think that's something that, you know, just comes with time, just comes with learning your receivers, learning the speed of the NFL, continuing to master the playbook for a backup quarterback. The most important thing is protecting the football, and he was obviously much better with it against the Steelers than he was against the Ravens. Now is going to be can continue to do that, but add a little more scoring. And the fact that he led a game-winning drive in the last 2 minutes tells me that there is more to DTR, I think, than you think because there's some clutchness to him. And I think he's got an ability to be at least a solid backup. And you just need those guys to protect the ball and occasionally hit some big throws.
Yeah, and the other thing is use your legs. You saw the athleticism. Don't be afraid. Don't take hits. I'm not saying you need to take needless hits, but get 5 yards, get out of bounds.